Ewan Ashman, British and Irish line must feel nice.
Yeah, definitely it was a good few days. It was a crazy experience. Definitely unexpected to say the least, but no, I loved it. Yeah, just give me a little taste, but yeah, it was good.
Talk us through finding out.
Well, I don't even want to talk about the Fiji game, but we lost to Fiji, and we travelled to, was it the Mario? But actually, was it Samoa? We might have been playing. We might have just landed in Auckland to play Samoa, and Gregor just pulled me as I got off the plane, and I was thinking, well, hell, maybe I'll be on the bench this week. But he just said, I think Andy Farrell might give you a call, out of the blue, and then. The next day, woke up in the morning and missed a call from Andy Farrell. Sat with the boys at coffee, started getting a little bit nervous, and then I gave him a return call, and it was literally probably a minute long. Do you want to come play on the Tuesday? I was like, yeah, obviously, and he was like, great, I'll see you then. That was it.
What do you do in terms of telling kind of friends and family? Is it
so in the airport after Gregor told me, I had a quick FaceTime to parents, but I'm not an overly emotional person, so I didn't want to get too into it with my parents, and at that point I still had a few ideas, so I didn't want them booking flights and all that and coming over before I knew whether I was playing and that. So yeah, I spoke to them in the airport and spoke to my girlfriend as well, which was really nice. A nice couple of conversations, but kept it brief before everybody started crying on me and all that stuff.
How did it feel kind of put on that jersey?
Yeah, it was cool. Obviously, it was only brief. I was just buzzing to get on the pitch. I nearly started running up and down and doing press-ups on the sideline. But literally just did the captain's run, and then the next day rolled out into that game. So it was just quality, to get a cap, and it was a great way to end the season for me. It was a huge moment. Yeah.
How were the celebrations after the third Australia game?
Yeah, I wasn't out for the third Australia game, so I stayed out for that week, and then that first Australia test was me. So I couldn't tell you what the third. I imagine they were pretty good.
Darcy stayed out, didn't he?
My bad, yeah, Darcy did. So he did a bit of rehab there and stuff. He stayed out a bit longer than me, so you have to ask him.
How much kind of motivation does it give you to kind of really perform to maybe get back to that level in
massive.
4 years' time?
Yeah, massive. I think that's the thing. Like for me, it was just a taste. It was only a brief time, a few days spent there. So yeah, all it did was probably just really motivate me for that next time. Obviously it's 4 years away, so just have to keep building and hopefully it's everybody's dream to do that. But doing it once just makes you want to do it again, a proper time, I guess. Yeah.
How do you look at the kind of hooker situation in Scotland? So obviously got George Turner's came back into the mix as well, so there's even more competition for those places.
Loads. There's quality players. Like you just have to look at Edinburgh Paddy and Jerry and Harry Morris and now Dill. They're a quality group, and then I think that just makes everybody better. It's part of the game, nature of the game, that competitiveness, and all you can do is look after yourself. All I think about is the game of the weekend and try and do the best I can, and I'm sure they'll be doing the same. But it's good to have those guys to bounce off, and it's a great group that good lads that we get on with. You have to spend a lot of time with them, so you have to get on with them.
How was it so much? Because you chose to play the last game, didn't you, against Samoa? Was there an option maybe of not playing?
Yeah, Gregor was really, really sound about it. He he pulled us and said he basically asked, said, "You happy still to play?" And I was like, obviously that's all I care about. I love playing for Scotland every opportunity I get. So I was like, yeah. And then after that 40 minutes, he took me off at half time, which was also a big favour. He could have kept me on there, but he took me off at half time, did me a favour, and I was just buzzing not to be injured and get that opportunity. But yeah, I just take it one at a time. So that Scotland game was all I cared about in that moment, and then went on to the lines once that whistle had gone.
You've got a good try scoring record for Scotland. I think it's 9 tries and 10 starts. It's not bad.
Yeah, it sounds good when you say it like that. If you say it in the starts rather than the caps, yeah, that's
how you should tell people.
Hopefully, I should. I might start doing that. But hopefully I can add to that tally. Hopefully they'll add a couple more.
In terms of your game overall, I mean, a lot's been said about maybe the area you need to improve most on, the throwing. I mean, how do you view that? Do you feel that is the area you need to improve on the most, and what do you do to work on that?
Well, you have to throw a lot. I mean, I put a lot of time in, so like the boys, we'd be going on a Wednesday, we're going on our days off, we throw every day, as you've probably just seen there, we're all chucking. But I mean, it's the nature of the game. You have to improve areas all the time, and nature of a professional rugby player, you got to keep improving, and that's definitely something I'm always my whole career going to want to improve on. and that's something I'm going to work on. I'm probably going to throw every day for the rest of my career. So that's probably the way I go about it. We got a good throwing coach as well, a guy called Si Hardy, who's really good. He's a kind of a legendary throw coach, so he helps me out a lot. And just keep getting those reps in.
Just last, how important is it to win at the weekend and kick the monkey off the back in terms of not winning so far this season?
Yeah, definitely that's the aim of the game. I mean, we have to win. I mean, it's to get our season going. The boys, if they continue the way that they fought with the 30 men and 40 men and grinded it out, without those discipline issues and those individual issues, then there's no reason that we can't put out a really good performance at Hive, and get our season going, because that's all the boys want. It's hugely important, and that's what we need to deliver.